Another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to be here this morning. We got plenty company. Oh, we got some people that never been on the show before. I ain't gonna tell you, it's a secret. We got the driver of the month, and I'm gonna tell this part. Drivers, y'all know Kim. Y'all always say Kim pulls y'all name for the test, the other test. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, she's gonna pull your name for driver of the month this morning. But first of all, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. So let's do our scripture this morning. I should have let Kim did this. But anyway, our scripture comes from Hebrews 11 and 6. And it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." I just think that was a good word of the day to start a Monday off. I don't know. I found out that life goes so much smoother when you put God and family first and let all the other things just get in there where they can. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to get Kim up here, and we're going to pull and see who's driver of the month and also shop employee of the month. We'll be right back.
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sandals will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sandals to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. And I have one of my lovely co-workers is Miss Kim. Kim, I'm going to say this because, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, me and you fuss every day. But that Thursday you wasn't at work, I was missing my Kim. You know, you always on Thursday, you always get the drivers ready to go, and you give me a little list, and you have all my information on there. And Keith did it. No offense to Keith, but Keith gave me a list of names, and I was like, okay, where do these people go? You don't never know how important something is till you don't have it.
So you don't have it.
So
Don't take off no more on Thursday.
I try not to.
I want to make sure I remind you of that. I thank you so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you this was not no easy chore. But we talking about the test, and that's all I'm going to say. They always say that you put their name in the test.
Yeah.
And you don't. So I said,
Really
well, let's
don't.
turn it around. Let's pull something great. Let's do Driver of the Month. So what I want you to do is look down there beside you, pick up one of those cans, wherever you want to start at. Can't start in the book division because that's your son's division. All right. What good timing. I timed it out just right. Now, do you know how Driver of the Month works?
Sometimes.
Tell me what you know about Driver of the Month.
I really don't know much about it,
You
other
don't
than
know
the
about
fact
the
that we
names?
get
We
to
put the-
celebrate, and I get to make the certificates.
That's what I was asking you. You know, Roger used to do it, and that's another thing. I came to you with it, and you showed it to me, and you said, yeah, I can do this. It ain't that big of a deal. I said, well, it ain't that big a deal for you, but it is for me. And I want to take this time out to thank you for always getting them out in a timely fashion. You know, this is just real important to me, the Driver of the Month. I kind of started it when Trace come aboard, and I can still remember what he said when I asked him about it. He said, dude, roll with it. Roll with it. And I've tweaked it a little bit, and several other people have had a little tweak in it. And we found it quite almost where we need to be with it. Ronnie Bozeman changed it. You know, we was putting the signs out there by the scale.
Yes.
He come up with the idea, let's put it on the wall coming in so the drivers could see it. But I tell you, the sign that gets the most attention, the one that we have over the driver's lounge, because I care drivers up there. That's my first stop. When I do the tour on Thursday, the driver lounge is my first stop. And guys ask me, and ladies, they ask me, so what is that? How did they get that? And I tell them, and I want to tell some of our drivers that might not be quite familiar with it, it's dispatcher are in it. That's all I can say. Your dispatcher puts your name in here. Safety has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely.
Shop has nothing to do with it. It's your dispatcher.
Yes.
If you're in here, that means your dispatcher put you in here. So stay on your dispatcher, guys. Do a good job. Let him know, hey, put me in that bucket. So we're going to do the buck division first. There you go, Kim. Now, I'm going to shake this up. You cannot look. You got to keep your eyes closed.
Got to keep my eyes closed.
Yeah, because I know you got favorite drivers. All right, let's go.
Really, I like all my drivers.
I know, but you got some pets. I see you over there.
I tell you.
Here we go. Now you read it out. Who is it?
Fletcher Hayes.
Fletcher Hayes. I can't.
It's one of TJ's.
One of TJ.
I want to say he's kind of new.
He's kind of new?
I think so.
Oh, that's good. Fletcher must be doing a good job.
Yeah.
TJ put him on there. Okay, let's put that over there. Let's get that right there. All right. Let's not stop. Fletcher Hayes.
Let's do Van Division next.
Let's do Van Division. Okay. Good to see Kate Nesby here with us this morning. She's going to take a picture. You make sure don't no driver coming in and get their certificate without we getting a picture.
Right.
She works so good with our social media. Here we go. Drum roll. Oh.
John Greer.
John Greer.
Yes, he's been with us a little bit.
Huh? He been with us a little bit? Okay, Mr. Greer, he's the driver of the month for the, what was that, the van?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got the bulk division. All right. Here we go.
This don't sound as full as the rest of them.
They don't.
Oh, gosh.
Got one?
Fred Talbert, Mr. Fred.
Oh, Fred Talbot.
Look at that.
Fred won last year one time.
He
That's
did.
Good. That's good. I think he did. But I know it was last year. Well, that's good. You know, the fertilizer division, some people call it the dump, whatever it may be, they don't have but what, 12 drivers?
Well, I think, yeah, well, it may be 12 now. They got maybe a few more.
I tell you something that was exciting this morning. I saw your son, Josh, Hey, boy, he told me one of his T680s can come in. Yes!
I know they're excited.
I know.
Oh, when
they
those things
are,
start
boy.
coming
We've been
in.
needing some new cement trucks and stuff, and that just leads me to this point. You know, we're just still growing.
Yeah.
Mr. Glenn Bullock, he told me, he said, that commercial we did about still growing, he said when he go in the Waffle House, people be talking to him about it. But nothing works better than the truth.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Since 1959, we've been just still growing. And we can say that. We can say it with honesty, you know. And, hey, I found this out with the new trucks. When one comes, their friends are coming behind them. They're coming. They'll be coming now all week. And I'm going to get me and Kate, we're going to catch some of them decked up.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about them being decked up, coming in there. You know, I like to get them so I can say, here they are. I've been talking about it, but here they are. You're strong when you can buy equipment this time of the year.
Yeah.
It's finna get snow and ice on the ground, and we're putting new equipment on the road. And nothing excites me no more than that. That means all of us still got a job. That means some drivers that have been with us a long time gonna get a new truck. It makes everybody happy.
Yeah.
It's just good to have that. And I just want to take another moment just to thank you so much for what you do over there. Your caring for the drivers, you really do it. And I've seen you be there at 5 o'clock, and I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and you go, calm down. I'm going to fix this for you.
We're going to fix it.
I remember one night we had a driver still not in the hire status for somebody got something, and I called you, and you were so nice about it. Thank you. You said, well, I get it, Hoss. Calm down. And that's what it takes, a team effort.
I was going to say, it takes a team, and that's what we are there.
That's what we are as a team.
We're family.
And all teams gonna have a little blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
But you got to put it in high gear and go on over that mountain.
All families have it too. They just don't express it all the time.
They don't express it
Are we going to do the shop?
We're gonna do the shop. But I'm not gonna let you do the shop.
Oh, you're not going to let me do the shop?
I'm gonna let one of these beautiful ladies do
Okay.
the shop. I'm gonna let one of them. We got some more guests. I'm trying to see how long I'm gonna keep you up here. I promise you 10 minutes.
You promised me 10 minutes because, you know, I'm a
Let's
worker.
go. But look,
Oh, is that mine?
that is yours.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for what you do. The thank goes to you. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line's state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now I'm enjoying this because we're talking about food.
That's right. Good food.
The camp stew, the benefit, the Pike County Salvation Army.
That's right.
you sent an email out, and I reached out to you, and you answered, and I invited you, and you came.
That's right.
So I'm going to be sure to put in my order for some camp stew. My wife is from Tennessee,
Really?
and they hadn't had camp stew, so we bought some when the fire department was cooking some, and we froze it. And when they came down, we give it to them, and boy, her mom and dad loves it.
Really?
But they say it's kind of like their Brunswick stew.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had a baby in
That's
Tennessee.
what they call it. But it was real nice and real good. I see it's $10 per quart. Now, if somebody wanted to order some in advance, what would they do?
They just need to call us at the 808-1069,
Just call you?
which is our number at our thrift store. We've also got our cell numbers on there. If
Okay.
they want to contact one of us, we'd be glad to take their orders.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they will answer the phone because that's how they are here. We reached out to them and they answered, and I invited them. Now, it says available for pickup Thursday, November the 3rd. That's this Thursday.
That's
It's just
right.
right around the corner. Now, will they pick it up at you
At
At
our
the service center.
yeah
at the
service
service
center.
center? Okay. And where's that located?
509 South Brundage Street.
509 South Brundage Street. Is that across from
CGI?
CGI?
That's right.
Okay. Us old folks, you have to tell us cross from something.
I know. I'm that girl too.
You that
I'm
girl too. You gotta tell us cross from
Yes,
something. Cross.
yes.
From
We have
something.
to have markers there to know,
Yeah.
where we're
I,
going.
they got the GPS now. When I was driving a truck, you took your information off the telephone, and I'd always, when I gave somebody directions, right here in Troy, I know 2 streets: Brundage Street and 3 Knots.
Right.
But I can go anywhere in Troy I want
That's
to go,
right.
but I don't know the street name. So, how long have y'all been doing this with the camp stuff?
We've been doing it a good 15 years.
Wow.
I started working with them about 15 years ago, and it was shortly after that we started doing this fundraiser. And we do it twice a year. We do it in the fall, first November, and then we do it in February.
Okay, well,
we
you
do
have to
it
come
twice a
back
year.
when you get ready to do it again. And you may wonder, Truck Talk is all built around stuff like this. Anything that's going on in this community that's positive, we want to be a part of it. So if you have friends, I tell people this all the time. If you got a grandchild or son, somebody does something good, send it to Justin. Email it to them. We'll throw it up. They have a good report card. We'll show it up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
We're realizing that the young ones are our future.
That's right.
And I'm gonna tell you, out there at Sanders, I've been there a long time, but we got a lot of young faces, and I welcome them with open arms because I wanted to just keep going.
That's right.
I wanted to keep going. I learned
Keep
from
on
these young
keeping
people.
on.
Oh,
I learned from
absolutely.
these young people.
Absolutely.
How you learn from these young people? I can do little stuff on my phone that I used to
Yeah.
couldn't
We
do.
had a lady stop my 15-year-old in the parking lot of Walmart and asked her to do something on her phone over the weekend. So everybody, I think,
And I bet your 15-year-old know how to do it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just
Just
like
like
that.
that.
That's like
took care
that.
of it. Yeah.
I got a friend of mine. He tells his kids, "Now don't think we dumb. They just didn't have this when we
That's
come
right.
up."
It was
And they knew it.
different.
They didn't have it. Nowadays, kids can do that electronic stuff like what, at 8 or 9?
Yes. Younger than that, probably a lot of
My
it.
children think I should know how to do this stuff.
I know.
And they get aggravated when me ask them to do something, but I don't know how to do it.
You know,
so-
I do. I read a scripture every morning on the radio station, 106.3 Big KD. I live by this tab. It comes up on my phone.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can translate. I've learned a lot about it. When churches was closed during the pandemic, Zoom became very popular. And I learned how to do stuff on that. So, if we got tools to our disposal, we have to use them. And the same way with trucking. I would actually, and I can drive, that part I got, but the Offer Fix, the Qualcomm and all that, how would I go to a class now to get back in the truck?
Yeah.
It's just that different.
It's just that different. Now, all your information, your paycheck, and I would definitely want to know how
That's
to get my
right,
check.
that's right.
Your paycheck, your loads, your routes, all of it comes through that electronic system. And that's why I'm proud to say we've been chasing trucking since 1959.
That's wonderful.
But when I talk to you on the phone, you told me about some bell ringers.
That's right.
So you needed some
It's
bell
that
ringers.
time of year again, and we do need bell ringers. That's our largest fundraiser, and it goes to help with the many needs in this community. And we ring at Walmart starting the day after Thanksgiving. Is that correct? We ring at
Piggly Wiggly,
Piggly
Hobby
Wiggly,
Lobby.
231, and Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
And we're going to be able to ring some at Big Lots this year, since
Well,
we have
good.
them up here.
So what would a bell ringer need to do?
Call us.
Call you
Volunteer.
Pick a day, pick what time. We have
Yeah.
2-hour shifts if they can do 2 hours. We love it when companies or offices or church groups or Sunday school groups or whatever will say, hey, we'll take Saturday, the whatever day, and our group's just going to take all day. You just leave
Yeah.
it with us and we're just going to take all
That,
day.
that
We
always
absolutely love
works
that.
great.
Yeah.
Say, I have a businessman. He said, okay, my church wants this day, and my business will take this day. You know, that's wonderful. We don't
Yes.
really have to worry about having people in place to ring that bell.
Well, I bet that takes
You know,
a lot of scheduling, don't it?
It takes a lot of time scheduling. You know, I have been up till, I don't call people after 9, but I've been up to close to 10 o'clock with some of these younger people trying to remind them, hey, it's your turn tomorrow to ring the bell. Don't forget to be there. In the past, you know.
Yeah.
Now I can text them, but anyway, it does. It takes a lot of time.
You know, I've learned something here today. I'm always willing to learn. I just never knew how that worked. I've just always seen the person. I always give my donation. You know, but I never knew. But it's a real planning behind it. It's all
Yeah.
like trucking. You got to build a schedule
Work
and
out
dispatch
logistics.
somebody out, and then somebody's got to relieve somebody. How cool is that? How cool
And
is
we
that?
do appreciate all our sponsors. We have sponsors who sponsor our signs that are out there with the kettles, you know.
And you just told me Wiley Sanders
Sanders
does
is
some
always a big supporter,
God bless
and we
his spirit.
appreciate it
Well, that's good.
so much.
You know, I do a lot of advertising for us, and I have to say, Mr. Sanders, Mr. Trace Parker, they are always just willing to help. I want to share something with you guys. We have been doing this for, I forget the year, and I didn't keep up with the year, but several years now with the bicycles.
Right.
I'm telling you, we get the bicycles.
That's wonderful.
We go to the DHR,
That's good.
but we also, you know, if a family reaches out to us, you know, for the needy,
Right.
for the needy.
We have an Angel Tree program that does that as well.
Yeah, I thought about that yesterday when I was in church when it was talking about the poor. When Paul asked them, said, "Don't forget the poor."
That's right.
You know, and if it was good back then, it's good now.
That's right. Same.
And we
yesterday,
have to
same
do
today.
that. You know, I was watching the race yesterday. Sometimes you can be blessed and just don't know how blessed you are. And I was watching the race and I was sitting there and I was fidgeting. I told y'all I was fidgeting, so I went down to my little motorcycle room and I realized there was TV in there, you know, and I just thought, you know, God has been so good to us. We have things that we never thought about. I remember when we had one TV, I lived at home, and when 6 o'clock came, you sit down.
Yeah.
Because if you run across that 6 o'clock news,
That's
you
right.
feel that switch on your leg. But now, kids have TVs in their room. I got a TV in just about every room. We got a study room that's got a TV in it. So we
We're
have
truly
have been blessed.
blessed.
So
We
we have
really
to
are.
give back.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Definitely.
leading. I went the long way, but that's what I was leading to.
Yeah.
We have to give back. And,
I just got back from Fort Myers from the hurricane that went through, and they lost everything. There were so many people that just absolutely lost everything. Anything of any value, things that we treasure and we think we got to have, was laying in the streets there.
Yeah, laying in the street. Yeah.
So
That's you have to wonder what goes through a person's mind
Right.
It has
when
to
you
be
look
horrible.
into. I was burnt out when I was I don't know. I think I was 13, 14, maybe 15, 16. I don't know, but I remember last minute person that I am. I was working on a project and I needed a poster, and I got up and went to the little country store to get the poster that I should have had did that night, and it was a good thing that I did because I got up early, and when I come back, I smelled something, and the blaze was coming down the house, and it burned up. We was living in a mobile home, and it burned up. And I was throwing stuff out the front. My daddy loved guns. I got all his guns out and stuff, and saved a lot of stuff. But when I got to school that day, I'll never forget this. When I got to school, because I went on to school. My mama told me to stay at home. She said, "You just ain't got to go." I said, "No, I want to go to school. I don't want to be around." And I sit down there for a minute, and I looked down, and I said, "This is all I got to wear." You know, and it just dawned on me. So I know how that feels. But when I got in the car that evening, Mom had bags of stuff in the school. She was a school teacher, and the school pitched in.
See, somebody blessed you just like you were just talking about.
Yeah, and that's what we have to do.
That's right.
Oh, definitely.
We have to give, and a little bit helps. I just told y'all I just come off vacation, and every night I put all my change. I love glass, and I collect glass, my quarters and dimes and nickels, and my dollars, and I fold them up when I get. I don't know why 27, but when I get 27, I put a rubber band on it and put it in a jar. Oh, my coins paid for my room and my gas.
See, look at that.
Just by that. And, you know, so it makes you know that the person that don't have nothing, if you give him a little something, and you give him something, you give him something.
That's right.
You know, each one of us give him $5. He's got 15 then.
And that's how our kettles
Make
work.
it go further.
Because you may just drop your change you had left over from your purchase inside of Walmart. I've had people apologize for getting money out of their car. Well, now they call it a change holder. We always called it an ashtray.
Ashtray.
And they'll just dump all their change in there, and they'll say, "I'm sorry, that's all I have." And I said, "Are you kidding me? If everybody did
It
that, you know
adds
how
up.
fast that adds up."
Yeah, yeah.
So that little bit.
Well, you
added
think
to
if
another.
everybody that went in Walmart in a day's time gave you $1.
Yeah, definitely.
$1.
It
Just
adds
one
up
little
so
dollar.
fast.
It would just accumulate so fast.
I always have to tell my little kitty story. A little girl had a little purse. It was a little kitty, or my kitty, or whatever. Anyway, her mama put some change in there. She said, "Well, I want to put some in there." She goes in her little purse, takes out a nickel. That's all she had in there. She put that nickel in there. She wanted to give. She wanted to be a part of it. That was just so sweet, and it always stick out in my mind. You know, that little girl.
And my granddaddy told me an interesting story one time, and I didn't get it. He said, "If your hand ain't open, you can't get nothing." I looked at him, you know. So he took out a 20. And you know what a 20 was like back then? He said, "Ball your fist up and stick it out here." And I balled my fist up. And he said, "I can't get it in there. I can't get it in there." And I opened my hand. He said, "You get it now." When I open my hand, you get it now. When you open your hand and give, things will come back to you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It'll come
Yeah.
back to you. So y'all keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. But back to this camp stew. What is the earliest time we can pick this camp stew up?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
We'll be there till 6, but you can start picking it up.
You
at
start
12.
picking it up at 12. Well, that's good. That's a good time.
It'll be hot too. It's perfect
Yeah,
fun.
somebody
Yeah,
wanted to eat some
eat it
camp
for
stew for
lunch.
lunch. I tell you
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get with the people in my office and tell them about it.
Thank
Can
you.
I have this? Take
Sure.
back
Oh,
with-
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back with me, and I want y'all to
Well,
be
I
sure.
sent an email out to Tim, and he was going.
Yeah, well, that's
send it
where I
on.
got it from.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
email. Oh, that's another thing on them young folks. We got what we call it. What they call that? I always read them because there's always some good stuff on there. It's the mail administrator.
Right.
When I see an email say from the mail administrator, I always read it because it's either about food, cake, or something worthwhile. It's always real interesting stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Now I read that,
That's
and I
right.
just sitting there thinking. I said, you know what? That'd be good to have on the show. And I just picked up and called.
Well, I'm
and,
glad you did.
Give everybody
We
y'all names
appreciate
and
it.
everything. Tell everybody your name.
I'm Donna McLaney Jones. I've been with the Salvation Army about 15 years.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
I'm Donna Kidd. I'm the director of Salvation Army, and I've been there 2 years.
Okay. Do y'all have family? Husband?
Oh, yes.
Say hello to your husband.
Hello, my husband. And my children here at work.
I have a husband and 4 babies.
Oh, boy,
That are
man.
grown.
Okay. I always tell people to do that. I got that from a church years ago. This guy, he was just starting preaching. He got up and preached, and when he got through, thanked everybody, you know, and he went and sat down. This other preacher get up and he said, "Nah, this is a young man. I'm gonna teach him something. Did a help his Sunday evenings out a whole lot." He looked back at him. He said, "Anytime you get up and preach," he said, "you say hello to your wife and kids. Let everybody know that." So I just started doing it. When people come on the show, I tell them, say hello to your husband. But you can go watch us on YouTube, Kata, have it all pulled up. I am so glad to be in a position to help through this broadcast. It is, you know, the word of the day, just reading that and stuff, it just has grown, and people see me in Walmart and they say, "Man, I enjoyed that word." And sometimes I have to think back because I be doing so much.
Yeah.
But people love to hear things.
The
from
Lord
the
said it
Bible.
won't come back void either.
Yeah, they love to hear that. And the more you keep doing it, the
Right.
more you just keep doing it. You just keep doing it. Just keep spreading the seed.
You're
you know.
spreading good news.
Yep, just
every
keep
day.
spreading it. Somebody will eventually hear it. And, you know, you have a lot of people, especially on the radio. I do it every morning. I just do it here on Monday morning. But on the radio, I read it every morning. And I have so many people that tell me that they hear
That's
it.
great.
Some people just
great.
hear it, which it then in turn has helped me because I have to read it.
Right.
And I have to read it a couple of times. So when I read
And you're
it,
starting your day off right,
yeah,
too,
you start your day off right.
by sharing that.
And Thursday, everybody can start their day off if they want to make sure maybe they ain't did nothing yet, but they can come and buy some camp stew. The price is phenomenal. $10.
Trying our best to keep it at 10. We're trying our best.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, and I compliment them all the time. The Pike County Cattlemen's Association,
Definitely.
they keep their concession stands at a reasonable price.
People notice too. You make a difference when you do that.
When you do that, and I compliment them, I know because the reason I say that, I have a lot of friends and a lot of kids. I tell them, I said, just bring them on. And I may buy 4 or 5 kids something, and it stayed in the same price.
Right.
And every time they come on, I compliment them on that because I know that takes some adjusting.
Yeah.
It takes some profit cuts out, but they're more concerned with the kids having a good. They want that family that can't buy a $5 hamburger, but he can buy a $2 hamburger.
And that's a big deal. When
And
you
that's a
have
big
several
deal.
you're
You talking
buying
about
for.
$3 difference.
Oh, I know.
And you take a guy that's got 3 kids, you know.
That's a way to
You
bust
could charge
the
him
budget if it was
$6
higher.
or $15. Which one is gonna fit his budget?
Yeah.
$6.
Right.
It's gonna charge $2, and if you sell enough of it, you'll come out. You'll
Oh,
come
definitely.
Out.
Yeah.
You'll come out. And then you gotta have people in our community that are willing to come and buy the camp stew.
Right.
Just stop by, ladies and gentlemen. Just stop by. If you don't eat camp stew, buy it. Carry it to work. Give it to your coworkers. I buy a lot of stuff that I don't eat. I try to eat healthy. And if I buy something I don't eat, I either carry it up to Trojan Detail to the car wash or I
Right.
carry it to work. Somebody, somewhere, will eat it.
Enjoy
And they'll be
it.
thankful
And they
for
will
it.
enjoy it.
And I do the guys like that. And, you know, in every town you got them, the people that hang around stores and ask for things. I won't give them no money, but I'll take them into that sandwich machine. I'll buy them anything they want to eat. And you'll find out sometime they don't want nothing to eat. That's good with me, but I ain't gonna leave you hungry, but I ain't gonna give you my money to go buy beer with. So we gotta put into things that are good.
Definitely.
That's
And
the
the
word.
community is so good to us.
Oh,
They
Troy.
bless us in more ways than one. They are so good to us supporting the Salvation Army. We are so thankful to live here and to be here. We are so thankful.
When I go to a school, the recruiter driver, I not only sell Wiley Sanders truck line, but I talk about this community, this town. I want us to stay just like we are.
Absolutely.
We've had the same mayor for years. We got the same sheriff, same city council. When I talk about that, that's a bond.
Oh, definitely.
That's a bond. And everything that I've helped being a part of, we did Let's Talk About It. 2 guys that work with us, they got a ministry and they call it
Oh,
Let's
he
Talk.
was on the radio the other morning when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they did a book bag thing.
Right.
They did a book bag thing, and man, I helped out with them, and the support we got, the people buying books. And I want to throw a shout out to my drivers at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I'll tell these guys about it Thursday. We'll furnish our van and carry them over there. I'm going to put this in the office. They'll buy. They'll
Thank
do.
you for that.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Ricky Free. And I've learned this in life. You can't have all ideas. You got to be willing to listen.
Absolutely.
When Ricky Free bought his bicycle last year, he bought it in there and he said, Hoss, you ought to sit it up there on the table for advertising.
Yeah.
And we made a little flyer just like y'all got and sit that bicycle up there. Man, everybody coming in went and got a bicycle.
Wow.
You know, we take our van and take drivers to get something to eat.
Right.
And some of them will say, run me by Walmart. And they were just doing it.
That's wonderful.
And I tell you, I have some, I'm like you with the little kitty story, but this was an adult story. And I thought it was so amazing. And his name was Mr. Peppers. Him and his wife run double together. And we was collecting the book bag. I never will forget it. He said, I don't have time to go get one. And he reached in his pocket and he gave me $40. But let me tell you about them $40. This man had just come back to work from open heart surgery.
Goodness.
So you know his financing wasn't the best. And I told him, I said, you don't have to do that. He said, yeah, I want to. You know, because I knew his situation. I knew he was just getting back to work.
Right.
But people, when you're doing good, people will help you. He knew it
it'll
was a
come
good
back to you.
cause. It was book bags for kids. And man, I didn't know book bags. They got so creative. They got basketballs on the back of them. They got footballs. They got bats.
Yeah.
They're just really creative. And, we go camping, and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to go back to the kids. And she said, what you mean? I said, I'm going to buy me a book bag with a basketball on, because I like basketball or football. I said, when we go to campsite, you put your towel and stuff, put them on my back. Most time we carry our bikes, you know. So it's real good to be involved in the community.
Right.
And I know it makes y'all feel good
Oh, definitely.
when you see people come up, especially when you see people support what you're doing.
Right.
I don't want to be, what my dad used to call it, a singo. He said, if you can't go, he said, singo. What is singo? I mean, if I can't get by there to get my camps done, I'm going to send somebody.
There you go. That works.
You know,
Absolutely.
a lot of people say, well, I just couldn't get by there. There's somebody you can send. There's no excuse. Pike County is no excuse not to get camps to. Justin, chime in on that for us, please. Get real close. This is another deal with that modern technology. Watch this. I know he's thinking, now he could have told me that earlier. He can do it now.
He's hanging in there, keeping up with you.
Yeah, he can do it. He can do it. He puts up with me every week. He puts up with me every week. And I want you guys to know, don't let this be your last time. Anytime you got something special going on, reach out to me. That's the phone I
appreciate
called you from. There you go. Do I need to turn it? Look close. It's blurry on mine. But anytime you're having something, there we go. We're getting there. But anytime you're having something, let us know.
Okay, sure
Let
will.
us know.
Thank you for
Let
that.
us know, and we'll talk about it. I'm gonna definitely hang this up, and I'm definitely gonna tell somebody. And you sold one, because I know I'm gonna buy one. And my wife and me will sit down and,
Enjoy it.
I kind of like the wintertime. I don't like it because I'm gonna get to ride my motorcycle. Well, I love to make a fire,
Oh, yeah.
and stand by that fire till my pants leg get hot.
Yeah. And turn around and roast the other side.
Roast others. I got one of the roast whoopers, boy. My sister was standing by the fire.
What did you do?
I pulled her pants. She squalled like somebody was killing her. Well, they made me squall too.
Mercy.
That boy done burnt that gun.
Yeah.
But I
Still
didn't put
probably
it that.
remembers that too, don't
Yeah, we talk about that sometimes. Well, I'm going to let you ladies go. I know y'all got a busy day. We'll see y'all Thursday.
Alrighty.
And thank y'all for coming on the show.
We
Thanks for
appreciate it
having
so
us.
much.
All right.
We do.
We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley
there he
Sanders
goes.
Truck Line. There you go. I knew he could do it. He got a picture of it, what he did.
Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get your home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers.
And we're back with Truck Talk. Thank you for reminding me. Pull me a ticket out there for the Sharp
can do
Employee.
that.
Sharp Employee of the Month. Just reach down in there and get one. All right. Who is it?
Well, let me see. Who is this? This is Eddie Green.
Eddie Green. Eddie Green has been with us a long time. He will love that. Now I can officially give y'all your Wiley Sanders cups.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate this, and it will be used.
I imagine so.
Thanks
We'll
so
be
much.
right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get your home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line's state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. Look, the new T680s, they're here. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We have good equipment. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a dental plan. We match your 401k up to 4%. Remember, at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. You know, I really want to ask some questions to those who may be watching that don't drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I want to ask you a couple of questions. Is the company you driving for, are they matching your 401k up to 4%? My next question is, are they doing it off your gross pay? Yeah, I got a lot of questions. I just want to ask these questions because they're very important. Do they have Blue Cross Blue Shield? Do they have a secondary insurance? Do they have a dental plan? Do they have a life insurance? Do they have good equipment? Do they get you home regularly? Are you treated like family? And have they been in the trucking business over 50 years? If your answer to any of those questions was no, then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. It was just a little quiz. I'm going to be asking that question. I'm going to be asking those questions pretty frequently. The next thing I want to talk about is Nikki's pictures. Nikki's creative collection. Nikki has a great creative collection. Got a chance, when was it, Saturday, to go and see some of her pictures. And keep rolling them up, Justin. I want to show you what I bought. Okay, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. That's the one. What are those birds called? They're not birds. What are they, Justin? Flamingos. I bought that picture. My mother-in-law, she loves those birds and flamingos. Anyway, when we was having to wear masks, I bought my wife one of those masks like that, and she said, Mama's going to take this. So Nikki has some very good art, very beautiful. A lot of time goes into the pictures that she makes, and we've become friends over the last year or so, and I told her that every Monday we just going to look through some of her pictures and give the audience a chance to look at it. And I think Nikki would take an order if you had something you wanted her to draw for you. Why you stop on them Pike County Bulldogs? They lost a close one this weekend, didn't they? Yeah, they lost a close one. Me and Justin keep up with the sports. We know what's going on in the sports world. We know what's going on in the sports world. That's Troy State. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. Those are nice. Those are nice. I'm going to get Nikki on the show one day, and we're going to talk to Nikki about the things that she do in her portraits. But I do. I want you to ask yourself those questions. Ask yourself, do you? If you're not getting those things, do you realize what you're missing? What you're missing out on? I mean, truck driving is a very, very good career, but there's a lot of benefits to go with it. And what I want you to do is look and compare. Are you getting the benefits that you deserve? That's all I want to say. I'll lay mine on the table. I'll lay mine on the table. Hey, if it works, it works. I know it will. And you lay yours on the table. I like my chances. It's what's that game they play? Poker, I think it is. When they get down to the end and they be putting on their shades and stuff. I don't have to put on those shades. I can just straight out say, here's my plan. What's yours? I can straight out say that. We've been in business since 1959. 1959. You don't go that long without knowing something about that. What am I saying? I'm saying that we have followed trucking through the progression. We followed trucking. When they went to automatics, we got automatic. When they went to the Qualcomm, we got Qualcomm. APUs, when they went to the APU, it's a device that runs the truck when the truck is not running. There's nothing, sometimes people get left behind. They get into something and it outgrows them. That's what they call it. That's the word I'm looking for. It outgrows them. Trucking has never outgrown us. What we did, we planted the seed with trucking and we grew with trucking. We just grew with it. As trucking grow, we just grow with it. We just grow with it. And that has been so successful for us and can be for you. I challenge you to come and drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. Give it a shot. From the president on down, from Mr. Parker, safety director, Mr. Kitchens, to the whole staff. Maintenance manager, maintenance director, John Smothers, Ken Bray, shop foremen. It's nowhere like home. Dispatchers, load coordinators. We're in the trucking business. We're in the trucking business. That's it. Bottom line. Trucking has got it. I told the school the other day, I said, if we don't have it, we're on the way to get it. But that's just how strongly I feel on that. I could just go on and go on, Wednesday. On Wednesday, we get what we call an E-stub. Drivers, you know what you have made by Wednesday. You don't have to wait to Friday. You already know Wednesday morning. Just so many things, just so many modern things that we have that could be beneficial to you. And man, it excites me to talk about it. People say, I wish I had that energy. Come work for us. You'll have that energy. You'll have that energy if you come work for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're in the trucking business. It has been fun. I've had a good time this morning, had great guests. But it's that talk on the wall just that says I got to get out of here. Had a ball. I'll see you next Monday. Everybody be safe tonight. If you're going somewhere, be safe. If you're going to a party, don't drink and drive. If you drive a truck, never drink and drive. Never drink and drive, nobody, whether you drive a truck or not. Wiley Sanders Truck Drivers, you can always call me. Feel like that. I promise you I'll come get you. 334-372-5049. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been